Sorry, which verse?
Chapter 41, verses 9 and 12.
What? Do you indeed disbelieve in him who created the earth in 2 periods? And
by the way, it doesn't say 2 periods, it says 2 days, but let's go with it, 2 periods. It's 2 days, but that's okay.
Yeah, it is 2 days. Okay, so that is the Lord of the worlds. And he made it in mountains above its surface, and he blessed therein and made therein its foods in 4 periods.
Okay, now before you move on, he made the earth in 2 days. He made the mountains and the provisions of the earth in 4 days. 2 plus 4 is 6, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, now pay attention to the language. You read 9 and 10. Read now. When you finish 10, read 11.
Then he directed himself to the heaven, and it is a vapor. So he said to it,
and the word is smoke. We'll go with vapor. Before you move on, let's go with vapor. It's the word smoke. You can look at the Arabic, it's smoke. Then, thumma, he turned his attention to the heaven when it was smoke. Your translation wants to sound scientific. Instead of days, it's periods. Instead of smoke, it's vapor. Okay, fine. I'll agree with it. Notice when Allah created the earth and its nourishments and provisions in 6 periods, the heaven was still smoke, right?
That's right.
Okay, read it again. The heaven was still vapor, smoke.
Then he directed himself to the heaven, and it is a vapor. So he said to it and to the earth, come both willingly or unwillingly. They both said, become willingly.
Now, did you see the earth is already in existence?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so there's no tap dancing around us like these liars like Jamal Badawi do. Notice when Allah turned to the heaven was smoke, the earth was already there. Then notice verse 12, what he does.
So he ordained those 7 heavens in two periods, and revealed in every heaven its affair. And we adorned the lower heaven with brilliant stars and made it to guard. That is the decree of the mighty, the Lord.
Okay, now watch what you just read. Then he turned to the heaven that was smoke, vapor, made it into 7 heavens in 2 periods. So now, can I ask you a question? You just read the earth and all the provisions were already there, created, fashioned in 6 periods when the heaven was still smoke and vapor. That's what you just read. Then he turned to heaven and spoke to the earth and saying, earth and heaven, you got to come along with the heaven. Made the heaven into 7 heavens in 2 periods or 2 days. 2 questions. Number 1, how do you have the earth existing when there is no heaven or space for it to exist in? Which scientist thinks that the earth was already there, suspended, without heaven, without space, without place? Because the earth is in space. Here, the earth is outside of space because there's no heaven. It's a vapor, it's a smoke. But then secondly, do the math. That's 8 days. 2 days to create the earth. 4 days to create its provisions, mountain. Then the heaven was still vapor, hadn't been created. And it took him 2 more days to create the heaven into 7 heavens. That's 8 days. But that contradicts the Quran in 754. It says Allah created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, 6 periods. Make up your mind for me.
754?
Yeah. Make up your mind for me, buddy.
Your Lord is Allah who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods.
How many? Read it.
I can't say it.
6
no, I can't
periods.
Say it.
I'll say it. 6 periods, right? But then 41, 9 to 12, do math. Even my young daughters can do math. 2 plus 4 plus 2 is 8. And this is just some of many contradictions. You see, you are stuck. The Quran says Jesus confirmed Genesis and Muhammad confirmed Genesis. You're stuck because if you attack Genesis, then you can go the route of apostate prophet, become an atheist. But you can't attack the Bible if you're going to remain faithful to the Quran. But you can't remain faithful to the Quran because the Quran confirms the Bible and the Bible contradicts the Quran. So you can't remain a Muslim if you agree with the Quran, the Bible is not corrupt.